So Darren, a draw tonight, what are your thoughts on that game?
I thought we played really well. I thought we dominated the game. I thought we looked a little bit more reminiscent of our qualities. We're going to be different. The game's completely different. I can't tell people how different it is without having fans here. It's a really weird feel to it. I thought we dominated possession throughout the game. I thought we dominated chances. It felt like we dominated chances. 24 hours when I watch it back, it could feel different again. But I thought we did more than enough to win the game. But at the same time, you know, Wealdstone, a draw against Wealdstone at home is not a great point for us. It's a bad point for us, but a 1-1 away at Halifax on a Tuesday night is a good point. And I'm being very, very impressed with our second half performances.
What did you make of the start of the game? I mean, the first 5 minutes you started really well, and then just caught by a sucker punch, it seemed. Yeah,
I think it's testament to the players and the squad that come to Halifax, who are a good side, a playoff team, and they've sat largely back for the entire game, and you know, and tried to draw us on. They drew us on once and exploited us well. And Collins and Wilkinson will know their errors there. But you know, I thought we controlled the ball. I thought our movement in midfield was so much better. Our passing was a lot more attentive, a lot more purposeful. I thought first half we maybe just lacked a little bit in and around the box, and that was my reason for bringing young Gabby Rogers on in the second half.
You are 4 games without a win, of course, that is a fact, but were you really pleased with the new setup, it seemed, with that sort of 5 at the back, if you like?
3 at the back.
3 at the back, sorry.
Yeah, 3, definitely 3. You know, when you put Gabby Rogers on as a winger and you got Leadbitter, and it's all based on the course of the game as well. You know, because they sat so deep, it felt like we had 4 up, 4 in the line at centre forward at times. But I thought the midfield 3 were fantastic. 4 without a win. We're 10 days into a 40-week campaign. It's 38 and a half more weeks. I think this group of players are going to win some games along that way. I'll be very, very surprised if they don't. What I liked about tonight, and I can only, you know, as a football manager, there's no point me being nostalgic about the last performances. What I liked about tonight is that they looked like us. They looked like the team that I'd built, and they looked like my types of team. I thought second half we were a lot better. I thought it was good first half. I thought it was a bit nice first half. I thought second half a lot more aggressive, especially when we lost the ball. I thought we regained the ball and we had chance after chance. I mean, I was relieving my full bow at the time, but they tell me Charlie and Warburton had a good chance, and I thought Quigley was a handful when he come on. But I thought it was a really good performance. I thought it was a really good performance. I'd be very surprised if anyone says that the Oval didn't deserve to win. And you know, I want to be humble and show some humility, but I thought we were the better team.
Yeah, absolutely. Going forward, I think we'll dominated tonight. Let's talk briefly. You mentioned him there, Quigley. He's arrived today. What are you expecting that he can bring to Yeovil Town going forward?
Well, physically, you can obviously see his attributes. He's a big, strong boy. We tried to sign him last year, a year ago. Couldn't afford him because of the nature of how he's left his other club. It became clear we could this year. And Joe drove that. Joe phoned me and said, would I be keen? Absolutely. We were kind of shy of that big target man. We got a quick one in Courtney, very quick and powerful, direct. We've got cleverness in Murphy. We now got that kind of off the top striker in Warburton. We were just missing that bigger centre forward. So you know, we was obviously really pleased to have him. And when Murphy went down with an injury, I thought that, you know, he gave us a different dynamic, and he had that chance late on where he did so well to earn his space, and that's what that physical centre forward has. What we've had in the past is we've maybe had some bigger centre forwards who haven't maybe, you know, punched their weight. I thought Mark Richards was as good as we got in terms of a target man last year, and it's always nice to have one in this league. You look at the types of teams that have gone up. Harrogate had Stead and Beck. Quigley, the other Quigley, played for Barrow. You know, normally Lincoln had Matt Reed when they went up, so on and so on. Nathan Blissett played for Macclesfield when they went up. So that type of centre forward does have an effect in all divisions, but especially this one.
speak centre forwards actually, and the one who came off, Rhys Murphy, how is he doing? You mentioned that he came off with a bit of an injury. Is he doing okay?
No, he's struggling to walk at the moment, but that's kind of normal, you know, immediately after impact. But he'll struggle to walk. I wouldn't have thought he'd be ready to go before Friday. We'll take it a day at a time. But again, that's why you have people like Quigley in the building, so that you can create that demand and that resource for the manager to use. And you know, again, going back to the 40 weeks, even by the end of play Saturday, we still have 38 weeks of a season left. I think everyone's probably got to slow himself down. Long time yet, long time to go. And if in January we still haven't won, I'll be a little bit worried.
Yeah, of course. Just finally then, let's talk about this performance in going into Saturday. Do you think if Yeovil play like that on Saturday, they'll be absolutely fine and they'll get that first win against Dagenham?
Well, I think the important thing was, and it's actually the thing that frustrates me the most, because my trade is coaching and I've grown into first team management. But I always like my teams to look like they've done something during the week. We've actually worked on something. And I've got to say, the first 3 games, we haven't looked anything like that. We look like a bag of spanners at times. And for someone who's, you know, an attentive coach and an experienced coach, and having someone like Terry Skiverton as well, who's a pro licence, you know, we want our teams to look like they've got a pattern and identity. And I don't think it matters what shape we play. I think it's that strategy and that way of playing all the time. So I was more pleased that we look like we're taking a step forward in performances. Doesn't guarantee that if we play like that we'll win Saturday, because it'll be what you do in the boxes that count. If we'd have done better in the attacking box tonight, we'd have won the game, I think, comfortably. And there will be weekends where those chances are taken.
Thank you, Darren.
Top man.